Hey everyone, it is early Sunday morning. I can't sleep, so I'm going to try to get some final grinding out of the way in Darkest Dungeon. We're really close to the end. We've already done one wing of the Darkest Dungeon. It was a little bit closer than I'd like. So I'm going to see if I can finish getting all the upgrades that I want so that future on-stream attempts can just be cool bosses and Darkest Dungeon runs. I guess I forgot that I left off on a dungeon run last time, so hopefully it's crazy.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
Should be fine.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born. Decisive pummeling.
Actually landed blight on some of these guys. That's impressive. Oh, bug.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Ouch.
For the slightest
Hemophilia.
Concentration.
I really hate getting diseases, almost more than anything else that can happen.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I know what hemophilia does. -4 speed, -50 bleed resist. Yeah. Gotta change Mega Man's skills here. After this round, I'll do it.
Obliterated.
Just crit.
Annihilated.
Let's see, that's not worth enough for me to bring with me right now. You... No. Yes, please. Thank you. Guarded, exposed, captivate. That's fine.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Yeah, packs laden with loot, huh? I'm gonna start ditching money. I don't really have as much of a use for it anymore. I need it for something sometimes. I hear the cats being jerks, so I might have to go out and set them straight here. Oh wow, this team sucks at trap disarm. %of rooms. I think this is a medium dungeon. Nope.
Mechanical hazards possessed by evil intent.
We may as well bandage that one.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Do I try to skip this room, given that I know that it has a battle in it? Or on the way to it? Maybe? I think I can skip 2. Yeah, okay. See how far I can get, I guess. I'm gonna go here, up, and then back down, since it's only a few squares in between them there.
A fortune. waiting to be spent.
2 food, fortune waiting to be spent. Okay, I'll just try to get everything else over this way, I guess. You go down here. Well, I haven't scouted this hallway. There might be fights down there. Let's see. It's such a short hallway, I may as well.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Have I not done dinner card before? It's gotta be medicinal herbs, right? Double check. It is. Shit. Oh. That works for me. Okay, now just the hope is that no enemies spawn in this hallway on my way back out.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
This dungeon's not going to be too bad, I think. It's probably something you should never say in this game. We set on portraits.
The promise of safety.
I think I needed portraits for a room upgrade too, so that'll be nice.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
I do need blood again. I only have 2 infected heroes, but I don't want to
As the light gains
dying.
purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made
fantastic.
clear.
Just don't stun her. She didn't stun her. God damn it. Everybody else acts sooner. I keep saying that speed sucks, but then as soon as I need it, I shut my mouth. I'm not getting wrecked by that, at least.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Executed with impunity.
Impunity. Alright.
Back to the pit.
At least this shield breaker doesn't have beast accuracy penalty like my last one.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Yeah, no, it's fine. But I didn't toss the key.
Handsome reward.
No, but it's all trash.
For a task well performed.
What's the deal with this? Pile of scrolls? Torch purges a negative quirk. Okay. Healing received down is pretty terrible. Okay, maybe it just gives you the first one on the list. That one was locked in, so not all bad. Lucky. Yeah, I wonder how much you can get away with curio hunting, like specifically going into an area to get one curio that you know is going to be productive for removing quirks or diseases or the like. Quirks especially, really. I'm gonna go ahead and firewood, because I got to skip 3 rooms.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Forgot to check if one of these folks has prevents nighttime ambush. Kaimom is probably gonna have to fight something, actually. Forgot about that. I didn't bring any laudanum, that was a mistake. Zealous Vigil prevents it. Probably gonna have to be Zealous Vigil. Alright, well, I'm gonna try to minimize the damage as much as possible, or the stress damage as much as possible here. Unless this is based on all shield breakers. I'm not actually super clear on how it's supposed to work. We'll find out. Must be all shield breakers. Okay, well that's nice.
The swine folk's labyrinth may yet prove to be navigable.
This extra Vestal thing in case I lose Vestal. Treating portraits, I'll take it. Got syphilis too.
Even these dirt-covered dullards have their uses.
Free building.
Put them to work.
What do I want? I don't actually care about the sanitarium right now, so I think it's just Abbey, right? Get that penance hall upgrade, and then I'm basically done. Just double check and make sure there's nothing else I'm forgetting. These guys should all be done. Because I don't really need the 3 slots. And in fact, I'm not bothering with it. Which was camping skills? Not far enough to be worth it, because it's just crests and I can get a bajillion crests without really trying. Okay, yeah, let's just take the Abbey upgrade and then...
A little hope, however desperate, is never without worth.
Almost all the way there. It's kind of exciting. Didn't walk out of that dungeon with any realistic stress, so that's good. Means I can go back in. Well, now I can use busts for this too, which is cool. Healing and eating and bottles of the blood brewed. I might go for bottles of the blood just so I never have to worry about picking them up from random dungeons. This could be nice if I can get the crests up there. 100 paintings for the bounty hunter, grave robber, highwayman thing. The accuracy buff for this seems really nice. 300 crests is expensive. Take me a while to get this one, because I already got the healing skill upgrade. Do this one now, but I'm not using the gesture enough to justify it. Alright. Let's just try to take the same party out. Need to cure this person's diseases. Jesus. Doing great in that respect, fortunately. Kill a siren. I'm gonna try to save boss fights for on stream. Oh, I should check the stagecoach. I'm glad I checked. Need more of these guys.
The thrill of the hunt. The promise of payment.
Can't let this party get too high level, right? The issue from before. We'll be fine. Maybe I'll swap out Puzzle TV and put him in for disease treatment. If I can get a double disease heal here. Thankfully the game doesn't kill your characters when you send them for something like disease treatment. Who would I take as a frontline character instead? I'm trying to promote people in this area. So what are my dungeon choices? Animalistic shrines, infected corpses, ancestors' relics. Seems really good for the grave robber. Do I have a grave robber right now, or did they die? I do have champion level. No, I'm gonna go for that. Decided to take here. This would be a pretty low DPS party, but I guess I could take someone instead of Mega Man. Let's take Aki. Okay. Go ahead and take healing skills up and proc bonus. Mostly want the thing that gives everyone a dodge boost and the heal ability. This nervous stab works from any row, right? Minus stress plus dodge. Seems fine. Hopefully it goes well. We'll see. Okie doke. The antiquarian searched the key. Makes sense. Guess I'm bringing Blight to the Cove, so that's good.
Recover these lost shipments of rarities, that we may prevent them from falling into even less scrupulous hands.
Gotta go this way first. It's a bummer.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
More scouts, bummer. Maybe this will have a map in it? Nope.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Ugh, I needed a scout there. Let's run around with that.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
It's not gonna have a quest curio, is it? Oh, it did. Okay, this is worth it then. That's good. The stress icon around that. That's the ancestors shit. You just permanently stressed out.
Impressive.
Decided if I should have gone for the stun there. Probably not. Damage blades. Each. That's lucky. De-stealth everyone or I can attack this guy.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
I know, right? Oh, I didn't realize those were row 2 only. I'll have to keep that in mind. Hi Ben. Ben's here again. This has been his way during this game. It's worrisome.
fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Dodge, maybe? Nope. Did not. 8 damage, 24 bleed. Woof. If ever there's been a time to clear that, now is it.
A decisive pummeling.
Decisive. 19 dodge is her crit bonus. That's funny. Nice work. Good target selection. Alright, should die in this next turn. See if I can get this guy to top off. Our healing is still kind of trash. Kind of definitely trash.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Probably have to carry these with me, don't I?
Glittering gold,
Ooh.
trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
I think I prefer the opposite of this quest, where you have to get rid of stuff. Hard to say. Oh, I'm gonna get combat in this hallway. That sucks. My favorite combat, too. Man, I didn't get a surprise round. Great. Now let's just buff everyone's dodge and hopefully not get poisoned, you know. Stun's probably not happening. Light's probably not happening. Let's do it for the damage. Alright, well, I don't have to worry as much about killing him on the first turn.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Dodge it. Good job. Guy's base dodge is way too high. Good dodge.
Confidence surges as the enemy
That
crumbles.
helps. That's good too. So everyone has plus 18 dodge. Doesn't show me the enemy accuracy. Dodge it. Don't you fucking dare. Didn't get the Crimson Curse. Okay. That's good. God, she sucks so bad. Oh, I've been forgetting to use her to loot shit. Damn. Really easy to forget. The Antiquarian is like the whole point in bringing her. I guess you get some extra loot if she survives to the end of the mission. To the Antiques. I haven't had one in such a long time, you know.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Alright, well, I need the invitation. Should just say goodbye to all my fancy stuff here. Do I need the blood yet? Yeah, okay.
The light, the promise of safety.
I guess I haven't interacted with that many loot curios, so I'm not missing out on a ton. But like the torch one, for example, is basically free. Paying attention. But that's a bummer. He supplies the Arbalest is so bad at trap disarm.
As the light gains
Eerie
purchase,
cool.
spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Purge negative quirk. Still have that. Obsessed with killing, will never drink. Love interest. 20% stress. Minus 10 accuracy while bleeding. Yuck. Don't actually care about that character that much. Fear of Eldritch. Oh wow, yeah, it's convenient. Maybe it always goes for the nastiest one. I know they're surprised. Still, more of these assholes. Basically guaranteed to get in trouble by it now. So 130% ace blight chance, 150 with that upgrade. They have 100% resist though, so it's good to get a shot whether it would land. I should probably just go for the stun and hope. No. Keep those up as much as I can to prevent them from hitting me in the first place, you know. It's unfortunate that wasn't a crit. Also unfortunate that wasn't a crit. Dodge it. He didn't dodge it. Don't get the curse. And he healed the full. Of course he did. Dodge it. There you go. Nice work, team. Your speed is too high. Good dodge. There's the crit. Not gonna be enough.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Decimated. A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Plus 24 dodge is a pretty big deal, and their armor only gives them 15 dodge. So I can't mark the person in the front. That's good to know. I know this guy had prot. Interesting. Could do some mild healing then. God, that's with plus 50% healing skills. Such trash. Still got the stun, even with the extra stun resist. Right? God.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
I'm gonna get screwed by the antiquarian being with me, aren't I? Just not gonna have inventory space for anything. Woof. Leave the money behind because the jewels can stack more.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
I'm at full health now. Let's go. Okie dokie. Wrong character.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
I didn't hit the torch in time, I think. Son of a bitch. Now this whole party is gonna get the Crimson Curse, aren't they? Been in the cove and I've gotten 3 mosquito fights. I do really wish they would change that. Further reduce the random spawn rate of these guys, high infection or not, you know. Unless she can move 2 on a turn. Leave her alone, man. Still hasn't gotten the Crimson Curse. Dodge it? No. It's got that bleed penalty, which sucks really bad. Did I throw out my bandages already? I did it. Ugh, and the stun landed. Gross. Damage blight on one of them. You guys just really need to dodge. I'm giving you all these dodge buffs. I'm just refusing to do it. I think I'm gonna camp after this fight here. We'll see. Now they're dodging. $27 dodge. Oh, yuck. It's probably part of the accuracy penalty.
Obliterated.
Well, that's good. She needs the crit heal anyway. Dodge, 27? Alright. Y'all should be dodging now. Oh, god damn it. I really liked having a shield breaker too. I might have to kick her out. I think it's gonna die to blade at least.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Any other combat, you know? Five is a much better heal. Still not amazing, but better than what I've been getting. Maybe I can delay and heal a bit this turn. Or heal for 6. I wanted her to go earlier, but oh wait, I can't do anything anyway. That was a mistake. We'll see who gets to go first here. It may have been a big mistake.
Eradicated.
I'll take it.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
That's gonna have to do. There we go, that's much better. Took so many hits too before the Crimson Curse triggered. Oof. Lay across the board. It's pretty neat. This guy's prot's too high though for it to be particularly good. Do I want a rallying flare?
The way is lit. The path
I like
is
that
clear.
there's a stress down component on
You
that
require
now.
only the strength to follow it.
Oh, the damage on Rake gets buffed when I use Rake? I don't think I've noticed that before. Interesting. Stun that guy, we can block that. Not great damage.
Death
That's
waits
even with
for the slightest lapse
18
in
dodge.
concentration.
Too bad on the timing there. Try to do some healing next turn. Jesus Christ. Like a dodge penalty? And that's with plus 10 dodge from gear. Yikes. Crit self-heal at least. Dodge it. Come on. Good job.
Precision and
Oh, it's gonna
power.
die in its next turn. Hopefully everyone else gets to go first. I like that healing received buff from Bandage.
For death by inches.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. I'll tell you what. Alright. I don't have inventory space for this shit. What's this? Oyster thing? Oyster. It's a shovel or dog treats? Okay. Need the portrait. So, I guess I'll rest in this room to get another inventory slot back. Do that before I do anything else.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
That might have been a mistake, we'll see. Remove bleeding. Produce a random trinkets. Oh, I do have nighttime ambush, don't I? Nope. Uh-oh. If not religious, they get stressed up regardless. Alright, let's get nighttime ambushed here. Oh, shit. I thought I
As
was
the
over
firelight
this.
fades,
The 7 flash vector shared across the whole Shieldbreaker class. Certainly didn't buffer for this. Not the best party for it. Say that much.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Not a great first turn there. I don't really have a true healer either. Dodge it. This Adder boss seems not a friend. Wasn't gonna reduce her incoming damage as much as I can. 35% prot. Yeah, I'll have prot. Skin. I'm gonna go for the heal actually.
Inspiration.
She's gonna take so much stress anyway, no matter what I do. Probably are all blight immune. Oh, no, they both got. Well, I was gonna blight. That wasn't great. Nice dodge. She's gonna get stress into this. We're not gonna get kill in time. I don't have the damage up, but to finish it. Should do the healing now, I think. Dodge. Nice work. Maybe she'll have a virtue though, who knows? All the more reason to toss her
Those
after
who
this with the
covet
Crimson
injury
Curse.
find it in no short
There's the crit,
supply.
of course. Of course.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Oh wow. Shield Breaker only 33% max HP. Minus 2. Definitely need to take these Aegis scales. They're too good to throw out. Choices are getting hard though. Let's see. Golden trinkets. Can't risk throwing out the food, right? And neither of those are quest curios. Oh, this is hard. Guess I'll do the rare antique.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies. Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
At least the party didn't get shuffled during that fight. Quest location.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
Okay, so I don't have to make it all the way. Through 3 more battles, though. Woof. And I don't need the shovel anymore.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Probably should have done that with the antiquarian again, but... She marks herself, that's cool. So I'm gonna describe that.
Struck.
More than fine. Great. At least the single target heal, I get to try my turn again, you know? I'll die to light at least.
The slow death. Unforeseen.
Sweet that thing didn't leave a corpse. Oh, it's fine. I'm not attacking that thing directly. Stun. Dodge down. Excuse me. Guess I can't impale from this row. Prot ignoring, still important.
Masterfully executed.
He'll die. He's not quite gonna die, but he will in a couple turns. Wow, great heal for 10. When does that happen? That character. I don't know how long all those plates are gonna last, but he might die in his next turn, maybe. Good dodge. Oh, I thought that the bandage removed bleed. It's not. He will die in his next turn, so heal. That was a waste. I forgot he was guarded. Oops. He'll die next turn, so I'll delay as long as I can here. Works.
A trifling victory.
Man, how much lower
But a
our
victory
stress is too.
nonetheless.
If only I had gotten axe sooner. Okay, hopefully that's our last hunger check. Fingers crossed. No surprise round, bummer. Gotta dodge those hits, man. That sucks. Alright, well, he'll die to blight. Hopefully before the A-bomb gets to go. Nope. Oh, A-bomb can only heal anyway. It's fine. Guess I could transform. 4 and 6 health? Nope. Could bleed out is healthy. Is it?
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Skill. Any advantage will end the fight too soon. Yeah. Is that so? There's extra food I need in case I get another
so too will resistance.
check. So that's nice. I remembered for one of them. Oh, but it was just a map. I didn't need. Shit. I have one more battle to worry about. And the quest locations are right before the next battle, so that's good. God damn it. Can't get away from these assholes. It's so frustrating. roll my eyes or the camera. Come on, game. Really? If I do a medium dungeon, I should see these guys like once, I think, in a dungeon. Even at max infestation. Counter rate's just way too high. Shit. Oh, great. Fantastic. Before she got to Act 2. I don't think she can do anything from that row. It's gonna get to run away. My turn order is too slow. Don't miss.
Annihilated. The blood quickens. A powerful blow.
I'll take it. He's killing dudes. Stun's not really in the cards against this guy. It could happen. This is the last fight, so... Dodge it. 27 dodge. Good job. Man. So I go for the stress heal. It's mild, but I'll take it. Okay.
This expedition at least promises success.
Oh, I'm glad those invitations stack. How close am I? It's in the next area. I could feasibly get another hunger check, which would suck. Yeah, I'll risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. I wonder what the max stack level is for the antique. Okay, so definitely running out of space now. That's lucky. Man, she's at half stress at the end of the level. That's crazy. Let's get the hell out of here. I got a lot of crests. No cheats.
A finely crafted instrument of butchery and bloodshed. Yours for the taking.
That's not that helpful. I guess the effects could take it. Might as well pay for that now. 100,000 coins, and I'm getting 5,000 per round, and I'm not spending money. Pretty good. Pretty good. Finish training the survivalist here. It's one of the last things I have to do, isn't it?
Bloodletting. They must learn to survive.
Nomad wagon's done. I don't care about the sanitarium. I guess I might start looking at the treatment library, but like it doesn't really become cost effective at all until I finish this track here.
The front line of this war is not in the dungeon, but rather inside the mind.
Positive quirk treatment is locking in quirks, I assume. I guess just the treatment library and the camping skills, and that's basically it. So that's cool. We have to send infected people together because screw this game. What else to do in town? Oh, I should check the stagecoach. Nice. I needed one. I think all my highwaymen are dead, aren't they?
Evasive. Persistent. Righteous traits for a rogue.
They all died on that swine god mission. It was kind of awful. Roger, roger. Do Roger dodging. Just level him up. Take Mega Man, Roger Dodger, what's his nuts? It's a party. Battles, medium. I get another fasting seal. I can see that being good. Maybe for the darkest dungeon. I don't know if I want to devote a trinket to the entire party for it. You know. I can't bring myself to sell those, you know. Check what he's got here. It actually is all fine. Well, dodge wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. Hopefully that works. I don't have a lot of... Well, I guess the Highwayman's okay, back row damage. So they do multiples of 4. Shouldn't have done multiples of 2 last time. Okay. Yeah, so we'll get about 5,000 gold for free. One sec. Really been an annoying noise in the background of all my audio. I just recently swapped a house from AC to heat.
They breed
upgraded the audio
down there in the dark.
Through the noise gate.
But perhaps we can slay them even faster.
Hearing annoying noises. Right, These guys are blade resistant. It's a mistake. For the best. We do have
The way
a
is
stun
lit. The
chance
path is
increase.
clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Pretty good. Not quite dead though. Yeah, their blade resist is too high.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
He can probably apply Mark himself. Didn't think so. Worth a try. Dodge. 40% damage. Yikes. That finish him damage here. The prot's too high to be like.
Their cursed champion falls.
I'll take it.
This expedition at least promises success.
Oh, great. East was empty.
The match is struck. A blazing star is
I
born.
need to scout into this room here. Oh. Oh, such luck. Not scrolling with knowledge curios.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Didn't get a scout. Alright. I get to use both my holy waters. It's exciting.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Portraits are so brutal. You can only stack 3 of them. Glad I came this way. It was not a waste. Gotta get that guy in the back row though. Nice dodge. This guy's stun resist is too high to be worth trying. Yeah, especially with she's got a debuff to it from the Sacred Scroll. And you get to go in time to use it. Should. It's kind of just human though. Well, that marks the target. I didn't know that.
Obliterated.
Good. No more bleed concerns. This guy has AoE attacks, the Swine Tour. Probably should have just gone for the stun. Nothing else doing in the back row. That's a
Grievous
crit.
injury. Palpable fear.
And I got stuff. Cleared the corpse, it did not. Also didn't kill the guy in the back. So, not great. Really nice to stun that guy.
Confidence surges as the enemy
Post end
crumbles.
after that? It does. Shit.
The wounds of war can be healed,
I love that 10%
but never hidden.
buff on Vestal healing skills building is totally worth it. 200 pages, we got it. Happy. Nice crit. What's this asking too?
Monster's
nice,
size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
That line is extra funny to me. There's a webcomic in the Darkest Dungeon subreddit that it's like, for some reason, the narrator finds that line, is really excited to deliver it. Man, so many of these things. So many heirlooms. I should make sure I camp it only for the inventory spot. So learn, don't ever bring an antiquarian on a mission where you have to collect quest items. Out of bullet water.
Curious is the trap maker's art,
Did just use my bandages.
efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
God.
Watch your step.
Real game. Don't read books, moron. See what happens. Pay attention to this game. Really not. Camp here. I'm sure somebody has the thing I need to. Scouting chance would be cool. For the extra damage versus size too. This is how we do it. Whatever. Clean guns. Finesse. Damage. Use the chance of surprise. It's cool. Got the food before it too.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Not to get one cost skills.
The light, the promise of safety.
So I don't get a free scout. Hello. Still don't get a surprise with the bonus chance, huh? Really resist, huh? Don't stun him, please. Oh, worst. He's not complete garbage from that rank. His move resistance too high for that. Shoot. I can't believe that stun landed. Take it. There we go. Let's get a finish him here, right?
Annihilated.
It's the dream. Or Roger Dodger, the only one with a buff from resting. It's too player resistant to attempt it. Apparently too stun resistant too. Nice. Gonna finish him. Cool.
The ground quakes.
Bounty maybe would have been better.
A victory.
No, finishing.
Perhaps the turning point.
Hopefully we scout in this room. Oh shit. Got the surprise round. I forgot to move. Oh shit. So we can use riposte.
Decimated.
Very nice.
Destroyed.
Nice. She's marked, stunned, and bleeding.
Eradicated.
Oh, that's fine. I was gonna try to heal some people up, but I'll take it.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
I don't need to worry about bringing money anymore, as long as I have a good money in my bank.
As
It's
the
gonna
light
pay
gains
for
purchase,
itself. It's kind of
spirits
nice.
are lifted,
Only
and
take
purpose
like
is made clear.
trinkets and stuff going forward. 5,000 is pretty close to the maintenance cost. I guess I might have to start upgrading people to level 6 soon, that'll be expensive. Pick the wrong one to get it out, I think. I should have had the A-bomb at the guy in the front. Maybe it would have been comparable. I didn't check move resist. My bad. That was a mistake. I shouldn't finish him. You guys are particularly resistant to use the A-bomb.
Press this advantage. Give them
It does
no
leave a
quarter.
corpse though. It's over.
Continue the
I'll take it.
onslaught.
40% damage versus mark. Have you ever noticed that?
All.
You already caltropped in this guy, I think. I'll take it. Pretty good party heal. Nice.
A devastating
Nice.
blow.
I never miss.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Uses up the key. No matter what I do, I have to fight 2 more battles. Stress heal. Never mind.
Ancient traps lie in wait.
Extra
Unsprung
stress
and
because you should have
thirsting
known
for
what to
blood.
do. Surprise round would be really nice against these assholes. Not that blade resistant. Not enough for a kill though. Grape shot blast maybe will help. It can give diseases. It can stun. So much for grape shot blast. I'll spider will die next turn. And this thing will die next turn. So that gives me an easy choice here.
Executed with impunity.
Some stress healing.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
No kidding.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
These torches. Last room. Of course. At least there was only one this time. Gotta be consistent with my complaints, right?
Precision and power.
I'll take it. Suckers don't count as heat. Just don't do gather blood, please. And also, hopefully, someone in my party's speed is high enough to beat the. This thing. Probably not, though. Oh, hey, happened. It's not gonna do 10 damage, though, and he can't get stunned again. Oh, he did. Dead. Such a low chance, too. Oh, that sucks. Serious? Alright, the grape shot blast kills in front too. Doesn't give Crimson Curse. That's fine. Does stun though. It sucks. Okay, got some time to clean up now. Or not. I'm out of keys, aren't I? Right.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Is this the end? No, it is. So we can dump this. I'll try opening the thing with the chest for the key. It was worth it.
Some experiments should have never happened. You are doing just work ending them.
30 crusts. Stress faster. Minus 100%. Oh, okay. Kleptomaniac. Great. About to say, screw that work.
Any evidence of excessive exertions must be made scarce. After all, appearances must be maintained.
Peaker refuses to take part in organized prayer. Level 3 characters. No one actually needs stress recovery, so that's exciting. Try to start treating crap. I don't have enough busts. Close to my. How many portraits do I need? 100? Yeah, that's for the bounty hunter grave robber. And I have no use for portraits after that, right? I could actually stop picking them up. Or, well, no, I would trade them for other. I'd finally have something that I could safely trade for other awards, which is cool. Still need pages for this one. Scouting chance is going to be nice. Okay. Can I make this happen? No, probably not easily. I get last survivalist upgrade? No, I need two. Almost done. How many diseases and still need treating? Probably. Oh no. Person that had 3 diseases got all of them cured? Seriously? Sweet. How does that happen? Okay. Well, I would like to get one level 4. We have one level 5 character. Make sure all my level 5 characters have their skills. So holy shit, I brought him to the darkest dungeon, didn't I? Oh my god, I didn't upgrade shit. Dude. I'll do it now in case I use it for something. Yikes. It's so embarrassing. You could bow in too and didn't have a fully upgraded heal. Oh my god, I didn't deserve to win that at all. It's terrifying. Screw that up so bad. Wasn't as bad as well, all my characters were fully upgraded in their skills except the 3 that I brought to Darkest Dungeon. How did I do that? I managed to fuck that up so bad. I need to get loot effects everything. Do we want to do the Miller on stream? I think so. I regret not beating it on stream. We were so close too. It's one of the stream's biggest bummers. Alright, a few more portraits. So I'm gonna give you portraits. It's not a boss. Mostly working on promoting people so that we can attempt the veteran bosses future sessions. Short room. Try to bring in my crappy characters. Figure out what skills I want him to have. This guy can do stuff in the back row, right? Grape shot he can't. It's probably better anyway. What do you do for row 3? Attribution, stun. Hello, great. Gives me a bolster if I get in trouble. That plus her dodge buff is probably not complete garbage. Probably not great either. You know. Mark of death, I think, or uppercut. Uppercut at least does some damage. Find their upgrades. I'd rather have the extra dodge. Well, 25% prot's pretty good. Not taking anything that works in rank 4. Stun chance. Stun chance. That's plus 45% stun chance. This is a pretty low DPS party. Well, I guess between these two it's not so bad. This is a short dungeon too, so no camping skills anyway. What I really want is another one of the green trinkets that increases ranged accuracy, actually. Start seeing if they were selling. Not this route. Should look more closely at these, assume that they're fixed. Extra dodge shard does an inventory. I have laudanum in inventory. I probably want that extra shard to get at some point. Ooh. 50% bleed skill chance if dog traits in inventory. That's great for me since I suck so bad at that. Extra stress skills while guarding. Wow, so Cry Havoc's really good. Guard duration's better. This actually seems kind of good. Vestal, 20% healing with holy water in inventory. Yeah, but I've got other things that are better for healing. If it was free, if I didn't have to equip it as a trinket, that'd be one thing. Damage reflection. That might actually be good. It's a unique effect too, isn't it? Especially against some of those enemies that hit you really hard. Damage. 15 dodge of medicinal herbs in inventory. Advantage inventory. That seems like just strictly good for. I mean, stun resist down kind of sucks sometimes. Charge given. Oh, it sucks if you miss though. Stress +3, 25% chance. One monster kill. Buff target, -2% stress. The downside of that's not worth it. Miller's Pipe. All monsters get blighted when a monster is killed. Could be good. Hero killed, party stress. Non-Euclidean build. What does that actually look like? Sometimes randomly picks a target. Extra stun skill chance. There's only a couple of those that are particularly exciting, none of which I'm going to take. Thought I'd look though. Wait, no. Bad. Either it resets it like that. Okay, short dungeon should be fine for just bringing the... Antiquarian. Try to remember to open stuff with the Antiquarian if I can.
I knew all these paths once.
90%.
Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
That's a really big breakaway, unfortunately. For explore 90% of the rooms, I can only skip one of them. Unfortunate.
Ancient traps lie in wait.
Great start.
Unsprung and thirsting for blood.
Nice. Debuff, crit chance received up. Sucks. Moves him forward. I didn't know that. Because I can't kill anything. I'm just gonna try to maximize the dodge. Give her rabies. Dodge it. There you go. Dodge it. Suck. This stuff doesn't matter if he's in rank 1. He can be in 1 or 2. So it's so good.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Skill. Oh, that's pretty good. Dodge it. Suck. You get ranges, isn't it?
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Guess I'll just bandage one of them. Use it or lose it. Remember, it doesn't matter. Try to skip the very tip-top room, I guess.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
This guy. Keep him stunned if we can. Super annoying. Not enough damage. Good. Now we shuffle this dice. Dodge it. Go. Get out. What else?
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
That's what I was trying to avoid.
Gnawing uncertainty. The birthplace of dread.
Nothing uncertainty is like literally what dread is. Should have used riposte. Whoops. I'm ready. 5. The amount of damage you take, I think, wasn't too bad. Ow, it's bad. Dodge it. Good job.
The bigger the beast,
Cool.
the greater the glory. Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
I hear that. Oh, Q and E switch between heroes. That's neat.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Oh, I just my bandages. Not worth it. Ah, 2 almost back-to-back hunger checks. Yeah, good.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear. Packs laden with loot are often
Oh,
low
this guy.
supplies.
Is the right party for this guy? I'm not sure there
Menace
is.
of unconscionable alienage.
Party order here is kind of trash. Dodge? It's not a dodge. Yeah, this guy might be harder than an actual healer.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Ow. He can be stunned. He gets 2 actions, so it's not super great.
A singular
Didn't
strike.
actually mean to do that. That's okay, because I think that means that he's screwed. Try to keep the dodge buff up as much as I can. He might still be able to land it. 130 plus 60, 75. Probably not worth it.
A powerful blow.
Get double riposte out there since he does it in a party attack a lot, doesn't he?
Impressive.
Pretty good. Take it. I guess he can't hit from here. I don't have the ability to mark him with this party because I forgot to change his ship. Oh, they don't repost that, I guess. That's too bad. Kill the grape shot blast.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
I don't have anything that ignores prot in this party, which is a problem. She's too sucky for me to rely on her.
Perform beyond one's limits.
Maybe get the bonus damage for stun though. Nice. HP way down there.
Unnerved.
Ow.
Unbalanced.
Ow. But it's my highest DPS character. That's forcing it. Oh no, that made it skip the turn part. This one's good because it damages itself. Keep using grape shot blast, I think.
Be gone, fiend.
Crits receive chance might help me out. Let's see.
Quickly the tide turns.
Ow. Stun resist is back to I don't think I actually want to do that. I think that's an error. I guess he gets to attack normally when that happens. Grape shot's gonna be better. It's gonna keep him critical. Dodge. I guess if I can get him to act in time for the stun, but it's probably never gonna happen. I guess if the Man-at-Arms gets to go in between the second turn, then it's worth it. Otherwise, it's not. He can use it safely, right? Jesus. Start healing him.
Back to the pit.
Just for one, you tell him. Wait, does this mark the target? Oh, I think he clears marks, though. Oh, marks himself. I should have tried for the stun just to get finishing damage. Oh well. Virtue'd be cool. Nope, that's not a virtue.
There can be no hope in this hell. No hope at all.
Even the stars is nearly fixed. That sucks.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
You see him get poisoned. Completed. He can't do anything in that row. So much for a heal that turn. Someone else has to kill this thing. It's probably gonna be him.
Another one falls.
It's 8 HP left. Right, next time he produces a crystal, it'll die. So next turn.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Ooh, another memory. That's exciting. Do you have to fight the miller? Okay. Well, I've got a almost dead highwayman, which is not great to say. It's a pretty early fight.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Have to.
The light, the promise of safety.
Getting 90% progress, right? Not too far from the end. Pass your turn. From fucking my least favorite thing, the Crimson Curse.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
I gotta knock this guy down if I can. This count as human at least. It's a stun chance. Bad. So I should never let him have a cut. That's my mistake.
A devastating blow.
Pretty good.
A decisive
The risk
pummeling.
is way too high with that guy. Touch. Hit him. Ult him either. Can't do anything in that row. Hopefully he doesn't go first. Nope. Shouldn't have said anything.
Annihilated.
I'll do. Oh, Jesus Christ.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
That was a turn. Damn it. Woof. I'm on a Death Star, you should do that.
Well struck.
Now it's gonna be harder. Resistance too high.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
Healing time to provide the death blow resist. Way to waste your turn attacking the corpse, buddy. I was hoping someone would get to push forward before his turn. At least he targeted him and not the effects. Well, I guess it would have been better from the targeted effects, maybe. When I think about it. Try to get him out of death blow from blight range. And just barely at that point now.
Their formation is broken. Maintain
Didn't get the
offensive.
debuff there, but that's okay. Very good. Go team. Got all those
These
gems.
nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Can they though? Oh, too many keys. Oops. I haven't seen a secret room in a while. Nope. Panel right outside. He's already outside death blow range by 1 point, right? No, actually, it's not as bad as I thought. Let's see how this goes. A little nervous. I guess it's just one in here again, right? Yes, target the one that already has it, please. Appreciate that. A little nervous. Party's really low on health. I gotta, like, start doing damage real fast here. Don't give him the Crimson Curse, I swear to God. God damn it. I hate it. It's awful. Like, do I actively dislike Crimson Court DLC? So it'd make the game worse. I don't know if I go so far as to say that.
Continue the onslaught.
Good damage.
Destroy them all.
Grape shot. Oh, of course, now I can't reach him. There's 3 hit points left. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I saw it. I had the vision. Does this do any damage by itself? Very small amount.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
I gotta reduce the incoming turns as much as I possibly can.
Decimated.
Good. Maybe I can stun this guy. They have really high stun resist, but... Let's see. 130, 160, 175, 170. Okay, never mind. That is not happening. And he already has a Crimson Curse, so yeah, you know, it's okay. Let's heal him out of... She already has it, you dummy. Perfectly executed, he says.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
That last battle. I'll be so happy if it's not.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent. Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles,
and I pass my turn instead of looting it.
in blood.
Thank God. Get out of here.
Every
Jesus.
cleared path and charted route reduces the isolation of our troubled estate.
I got a memory, which is neat. Or accept the man-at-arms? Probably don't need 2 max level man-at-arms anyway. Oh. Fucking great. Antiquarian got the thing from the stars buff. I guess it's probably the worst buff.
Let each help the other, and in so doing, help themselves.
Level restrictions removed. That seems like that's a good stopping point. Yeah. I'm gonna stop there, because then I can, next stream session, take advantage of that to go fight a boss with a high-level party and wreck it. And then also not, because I was worried. I think I've got 2 bosses I have to do that are veteran. I think it might just be 2. Siren and the Pounder. Yeah, and I'm worried that I'm going to promote my 1 healer out if I go do that. I could also do the Farmstead. Well, I will do that. That's even better. That sounds awesome. Oh, that's a choice. profit. Brigand 12-pounder, 16-pounder, hag witch. So I have to trigger the second hag still. Siren and the crew. There's 4 assaults on the Darkest Dungeon total. Yeah, we should do the Miller. That's going to be the harder one in the long run. It's an exciting quest to unlock. It'll go anywhere. Cool. No, 3 is okay. So going fine on money. Got some extra busts there. Guessing this just gets work treatment down by 50% once you finish doing it. Yeah, I'll keep plugging away at that. Might actually start worrying about quick work treatments. It's cheap enough to be worth doing. Lock in some of the good works. Sweet. Alright, we're gonna call it there, and then next session we'll do the Miller. Thanks, folks. Enjoy.